Good morning, Northern Hemisphere. Are you awake? Good morning, good morning. It's Renee Divatronic, and I am at the Avant-Garde Electronic Music Society, and it's the AM PM poetry sessions. So, I'll start with a little story, shall I? So, the last few months, there has been some exciting news from England, and it's regarding Dragonfly Records. Dragonfly Records is a psychedelic trance record label, and I've been listening to it since 1994 with my now music partner, who's based in Bangkok, Thailand. So it's really, really been in my life a long time on many dance floors. And my ex-husband, Van Hippie, Jeffrey Norman Hales, actually has some music on it. So all the advertisement that's done on Facebook and Bandcamp, you'll be able to see his music on there that's connected to it. And the fellow that compiled this book and music presentation is Oleg Spies, and he's a Frenchman, and he actually wrote the film score for one of my favorite films, The Human Centipede. So I'm an admirer of his, not just for his electronic dance music and ambient, but also his film scores. So Jeffrey Hales with Van Hippie and Oleg Spies collaborated on a song, I think last year. So that's all exciting as well. So between 1994 and what year is it now? 2025. There's a lot of music. So go and check out, just Google Dragonfly Records UK, and you'll be able to find all the information and music there. So that's the little story. You can find my music with my collaborator who introduced me to all the artwork and the flyers for all the Melbourne rave parties, and got me excited about music and that other world. So our music is Renee Divatronic and the Faux Stars, and you can find our music on Apple Music. And I think there's also a Spotify page. We've only done 4 songs. I wrote some beautiful song lyrics. Last year and the year before, I just started writing again some really nice song lyrics, so I'm really happy. Anyway, so what we're going to do today is wake the Northern Hemisphere up with some poetry. So, what can we do for our first poem today? Oh, that's a nice one. I think I wrote this one in about 2001. Maybe 2001. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Poem number 1. I actually have to write this down because I have to report them for my songwriting wages and royalties. Oh. Okay, little notification. So, what I'll do, wait one moment, please. Okay, so I just write it down. This is like ships. Northern Hemisphere. I might be doing a poetry reading for Polynesia because my boyfriend's son is marrying a princess from one of the countries in our Polynesia area. So he'll be joining their royal family because my boyfriend's a part of an Aboriginal Torres Strait Island royal family. So it's like a prince marrying into another royal family. So a prince marrying a princess. It's quite delightful, actually. She's a very lovely lady. She came up here to my doorstep, to my humble little apartment, this big smile and a big flower behind her ear. I'm like, oh. And I think his son said, "You're as grumpy as Mum is." Like when we came to the front door. I'm like, yes, I'm always grumpy. Anyway, so here we are, a poem. Poem 1. Ready? Ready. So, like two ships passing in the night, my love is always out of sight. The sun rises, I have no questions, only answers. Don't run too fast, the race is long. You will, like two ships passing in the night. My love is always out of sight. I don't win, I don't lose. I'm not brave or live in fright. Like two ships passing in the night, I'm aware you are always there. Your thoughts I keep close, yet no room to hold me tight. Okay, poem number 1, ships passing in the night. Okay, so yeah, that was an old one. That was when I was obsessed with what was I obsessed with then? Probably Madonna as usual. I'm trying to write a song for her. I think it was Fleetwood Mac or something. Now, here's one I wrote 2025 September. Okay, so the print's a little small, but let's see how I go. Blue jeans, it's called. Blue jeans. I have a story about jeans. All right, I'll tell you about a story about jeans. My ex-husband, Jeffrey Norman Hales, Van Hippie, was fascinated with fashion in the 1970s. And he was at a party with Mr. Meyer, who's also, I believe, the Mr. Dowd, which is also the creator of Miss Australia contest, financer and creator. And he also has a Hickory lingerie. And my grandmother used to work for him as a private chef for Miss Australia and Hickory. Like, he had this big mansion and she used to go in and cook for him through the 1960s and 70s and 80s. So he bought a nice big house in the Mornington Peninsula right near his. Anyway, so Jeffrey was obsessed with jeans in those days, and he went over to LA and did his music thing, and his sister was with Al Pacino. They, had a nice Hollywood lifestyle and whatever. So anyway, he went back to LA, and then he came back to Australia, and he went to a party. And Meyer was there, Mr. Meyer was there, and he said, "Oh, Jeffrey, I knew I should have gone with you in those colored jeans. I know I said jeans was a working class garment, but everyone's wanting them because it was the 80s now, and everyone had colored jeans like pink, green, yellow. It was all very electro 80s. So anyway, so Jeffrey had a fabulous idea, and he didn't go with it. Anyway, he should have, but then jeans were in, so whatever. Yeah, 1970s. So I'll start with my blue jeans. It's got nothing to do really with fashion though. Anyway, blue jeans. Blue jeans, 10 years older. Blue jeans, I don't know how you have been told. These blue jeans don't fit me anymore. I look at them, and all I see is lies, dark shadows in the bright lights, dark shadows. This world is not right. Memories flashing past like a Hollywood movie called Single White Female. I'm living in your museum, dark shadows driving past, blue jeans. I watch your lifestyle overgrow. You're a life thief. You took 10 years of your own life, not mine. Now, pay your own fines. On the table, not on the line. You're a double personality on Facebook, a corrupt cook like Captain Hook, and sing in the supermarket aisles, and you tell me you're not allowed to sing. Whilst I watch you prison yourself in your own secret files, I am dancing down supermarket aisles. Okay, that's Blue Jeans. Now, we need one more poem. What time is it? Ooh, 10:42. Now, let's see, maybe we put a little surprise one in here. Book is almost empty. Now, let's see, what else do we have? On my computer, I'll have a little look. I hope everyone's waking up nicely in the Northern Hemisphere. Let's see. No, no poems on there. Let me see. I'll go and find another one. Outside the table. We should get a happy poem after the blue jeans poem. I feel like I'm being stalked by a pair of blue jeans. Right. I should finish with Hollywood Trim because this is one of my favorite ones, isn't it? But I love the song version that the First Stars did with me. Right. This hair. His hair. Okay. Ready? I think you are. This is the beginning. Let me take you on a Hollywood ride. Give me all your glitter and give me all your glam. I will send you emails and you will call me spam. Not that I need it anymore. I'm chemically induced. I'm killing you now, muse. Let me look around this room. See that girl over there? Use and abuse her without a care. Through the dark, through the light, through the day and through the night. Who do I want? Who do I need? I'm not sharing, I'm all greed. This girl's creative soul is my new speed. Woo! Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I do love that poem. I love it. Okay, so my name's Renee Divatronic. Thank you so much for joining me at the AM/PM poetry sessions for the Avant-Garde Electronic Music Society, and I wish you so much happiness and love in the Northern Hemisphere, and I will see you tomorrow.